Good afternoon, Miss Leong. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to conduct this interview. This conversation will be considered confidential, therefore, you can speak freely. I am Lord Teofiliciano or Jorda, and I am with Miss Peachy Muñez. We are going to ask you some questions. So, shall we start?
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be part of this interview.
What did you consider as an essential factor that lead to the fruition of your life success? What did you perceive as determinants of success that will make you happy?
For me, it's health that is the most essential factor in one's success because for sure I will not be able to continue and enjoy the success I have if I will just suffer and die soon. And the second one is perseverance. I should have the right attitude in approaching my goals for a more satisfying reward of success.
How does your current condition affect the roadmap that you have charted? Have you ever thought of attaining what you had drawn before?
My plans and confidence of the future wavered when I discovered that I have such disease. I was distracted of the thought that I might die soon and that all my plans and ambitions will not be reached.
Can you narrate your current medical condition? Do you have any family members that has the same symptoms that you are currently suffering?
Before, I was just suffering for a backache on the upper right portion of my back. Then I eventually had cough that doesn't have mucus, and it was painful to cough. My back aches. Then we found out that I have a minor level of tuberculosis. My father had one as well since he had been smoking for years already. The doctor as well told me that I might be affected by my father's condition.
Good afternoon, Miss Leong. So I am PGB Muñez and I'll be asking you some questions. So here is it. Prior to the onset of the present condition, had you been into any form of physical activity like indoor and outdoor individual or team sports? Fitness exercise programs and recreational activities like trekking, leisure walking. If so, at what age did you start and end your participation? How regular had you done it? How many days a week? How much time you spent for this activity every session? Less than or more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, I had been participating in playing volleyball before for 2 years. That was back in my high school. We trained for 4 to 5 days a week for 2 to 4 hours a day.
Prior to the onset of the present condition, did you indulge in the use of illicit drugs, excessive consumption of alcoholic beverages, chain smoking, skipping adequate sleep over work, or spending time for too much worrying?
No, I had an anxiety attack before, but it was just for a short period of time.
What were doctors' advice now on dieting, compliance to medications, and physical activity? What medications did your doctor prescribe? Can you tell me what these are for? How long you have been taking all of these?
My doctor said to take 3 tablets a day of rifampicin. She also recommended me to exercise more and eat more healthy foods, and mostly more on fruits.
This would be the last question, Miss Leong. If you were to look back, what lifestyle practices you would have changed to prevent the onset of your present medical condition, to reach the realm of success and happiness in life you dreamed of way back then? Is physical inactivity, like lack of exercise, one of those you would consider worth changing, or so as not to succumb to what you have now?
If I could go back in time to correct all my unhealthy habits, I would. I would indulge in exercise more and eat more fruits. I would not let myself be tempted to unhealthy foods that looks appetizing but would affect my health in the future and would threat the future that I am planning to have.
So, that would be all for today. Thank you very much, Miss Leong, for accepting this interview. God bless and have a good day.